Welcome back to my channel. Hope you have a wonderful day. Today's episode is going to be based on how to cut a ball skirt or a balloon skirt. It depends on how you know it. So I'm using this fabric, it's a net fabric, to cut it out. I'm also using this crepe for the facing. This is 1.5 yards of this fabric. This is 36 inches and 18 inches, which give us 1.5 yards of this fabric. And this is 33 inches. It's not up to 1 yard. Here is it. Wait, if I take the measurements from here to this area is 33 inches. You can see. So the wideness is 33 inches and the longness is 11 inches. As you can see, for the main fabric, I'm using 1.5 yards of this fabric. This is a yard, 36 inches, and this is 18 inches. As you can see, this is 18 inches there. You can see it. So that gives us 1.5 yards of this fabric. So this is the length of the skirt, 13 inches with 1 inch of the band. This is 1 inch I'm taking up for the band. I'm taking 1 inch up for the back. The full length of the skirt will now be 14 inches. Because the skirt is going for a baby. This is a baby skirt. What I need now is to cut out the band. So this is going for the band. The wideness of the band is 3.5 inches. So the seam allowance is 1.5 inches, and the normal band is 1 inch. So by the moment I fold this into 2, so this is into 2. So when I fold it into 2, I only need 1 inch from this, and the remaining one is going for the seam allowance. So after that, the first thing I'm going to do is to top stitch this particular area. Then I'm going to join this edge to it. I'm going to make a pleat with this edge. I'm making a pleat with this area like this. Let me show you. So the next thing to do now, after stop stitching this area, the next thing to do now, I'm going to make this particular one to make a pleat around this area. You can see it. You can see the way I'm going to do it. You can see the wideness of this, and you can see the wideness of this. I'm going to use this to make a pleat around this, like this. You can see the way I'm doing it. So let me do that now and show it to you. So now I've used this to make a pleat around the waist. As you can see it. You can see the pleat. So the next thing now is to make a pleat with this down part. You can see it. I'm going to make a pleat with it on this area. So after then, I'll now turn it up. Then I'll turn it up. Then make a pleat with this edge and this edge. So let me show you how exactly I'm going to do it. So this is exactly what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about. You can see it. I've used this to make a pleat around this area. You can see it. You can see the pleat. You can see. So the next thing to do now is to use this to make a pleat like this. So that I'm going to close this area with this. You can see it. You can see the one I'm talking about. So I'm going to make use of this edge too to make a pleat around this area. But it's going to be closed this way. You can see. So after then, I'm going to join the waist together. Then join the waist from this to this area. Then I'm going to put a zip around this area. Let me do it and show you how it's going to be. So now this is the inner that I was trying to tell you. You can see it. You can see it. You can see the finishing. You can see how it is. This is now a balloon skirt or a ball skirt, and this is for a little baby girl. You can see. is where I'm going to put a zip. There's going to be a zip around this area. And so I'm going to open this area. And so I've already joined it together just to show you how exactly it's going to be. So I'm going to open this area now, then I'm going to put an invisible zip around this area, and that is all for the ball skirt. You can see. So this is for a baby girl. But assuming you are doing it for an adult, you're going to use at least 3 yards or 2 yards of this main fabric. But the facing is going to be, assuming you're using 3 yards, but it's better to make use of 1.5 yards so that the ball is going to come out perfectly. But assuming you're making use of 2.5 yards or 2 yards of the main fabric, let the facing be 1 yard. But mind you, the facing depends on the hip of the person you are sewing the skirt for. So assuming the person you are sewing the skirt for is using 40 inches, for instance, that's 40 inch hip measurement. That means you're not going to make use of 1 yard of facing, because 1 yard is 36 inches and the hip is 40 inches. That means you're not going to make use of 1 yard, but you can make use of 1.5, since you are making use of 2 yards or 2.5 yards of this main fabric. But it's better to make use of 1.5 yards. So for any hip measurement, it can fit in 1.5 yards of facing. So assuming you're using 3 yards of the main fabric, use 1.5 yards of the facing so that the ball will come out perfectly. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share. Bye.